What up, y'all? This your boy Vlad coming with the watch list video. Told you guys I was gonna get back in it, so here I go. And we do have a couple of stocks on the watch list. I'm gonna try to go through them as fast as possible. So this coming week, and also let me see here. Yeah, for this week and also next week, definitely try to keep your eyes on some of these stocks. Don't know which direction they're going to go. Like I said, it's really based upon the news. So some of them actually have earning coming out. So depending if, positive earnings, then you can see these stocks skyrocket because they are low floats. So let's just dive right in it. And I'm just going to give you guys some of my analysis and why I have these stocks on my watch list. The first one is DRAD. DRAD reverse split. It really never got going. And with this stock, I think it actually already, let me see here, it already reported that it got compliant. Yeah, it did regain compliance. So the float for it is 2.3 million, which is still pretty dang low. So for this stock, I just still have it on the watch list, even though as of recent it hasn't done anything. You have support for it over here at the 420s, so that would be a key area if it continue to keep fading. But with this, I think with any news, like any positive news, or meaningful news, I should say, I think this stock could really, start moving because it does have spike ability. You could see here in the past, had a little bit of range. So I think it may be able to do something. So I'm just having this on the watch list just to keep an eye on. LIFE, Life. This just been fading. And I'm going to actually try to purchase this tomorrow because it did, risk off the 321. Because it dropped. It dropped, faded, and this is a reverse split as well too. And especially if they have some news, let's see here. The float for this one is 3.5 million. Has warrants in the 740. So if we could have a spike, that would be pretty great. If we have to worry about the sevens, but with this stock, it dropped. It bounced off the 321. So I'll actually try to purchase tomorrow morning. Risking off the 321 mark. If it crashes 321, taking a quick loss. That's given if there's no news for it. But if there is news, I mean, this thing could probably go. The next one is SINT. So I just put this on the watch list early because it's doing a reverse tomorrow. It's doing a 1 to 30. And I already calculated the float roughly for it is going to be 1.4 million, which is going to be freaking awesome. So I think with a little bit of news with this as well, this could go. It does have warrants, so definitely be careful. Don't really have much behind it until the chart, readjusts itself once it do the split. Then we could probably go back and check out key levels and support. We could do assumptions since it's doing a 1 to 30. So what you'll just do, just get your calculator, do 0.075, and multiply that by 30. So roughly the $2.25 mark is would be area of support. Well, let me messed up this 0.0725 times 30. So roughly around $2.17. This would be support for it. The chart is going to readjust itself. So once it does with the split, it should show up as 217 or 218 as the support. So just keep an eye on this for future event and future news. The next one is PSTI. Reverse split again. So for this news, let me see what I have for it. Float forward. Okay, for this one, it is a reverse split. So, but when I was going through the SEC filings, I wasn't able to see if it required the minimum bid or any of that. I didn't see anything for it, so I just put 9. This is the first time I came across something like this, so I just got on my watch list just to be watchful. I may not trade it due to the float as well. It's 15 million, so that's pretty huge compared to what I normally trade. But I definitely do have this on the watch list as a, just to see how this goes. CUR. I think CUR, even with its messiness, because this has a lot of warrant, a lot of convertible debt, so it's super crap. But I still think, even with its crappiness, that it could still run, have at least one good day of running if you're able to get in early. So if it can come out with some type of positive PR, press release, then I think this could really run. I think, let me see here. The float for it is 1.6 million. Now it did do some offerings, so the share count might have went up a little bit. So it may be roughly 3 million now, but this stock has just been getting hammered, just getting killed. But definitely keep an eye on this. I would actually want to see this fade closer to the dollar mark because it do need to get in compliance again with the NASDAQ. So closer to a dollar. Hopefully, tomorrow we could see it reach in the dollar, $1.50, $1.80, $1.90, as close as it can to the dollar. I might just start scaling in, depending if it has a green day tomorrow. I might just buy end of day and risking off of this low 222. All right, EMMA, $4 mark. That's where it needs to trade so that way it could stay in compliance. This is another reverse split. For this share, float for it is 2.3 million, so pretty low. So hopefully see another dip. If we do another dip and do like a higher low, I think just getting in, just have to find the right spot, and also if some news will come out for it too, then I think this one could rock it as well. see what else. See what else. AVGR. AVGR. This has earnings coming out. Let's see when. On the 31st. So this Wednesday. Was it before market close or after? Wednesday. After the close of trading. Okay. So this has earnings coming out. Like I said, for this, it may, if it has bad earnings, it's gonna get slammed. May go all the way down to, if it do get slammed, I'll probably buy it closer to around like 120 and below. But if it has good earnings, I mean, this stock could really pick up and go. Let me see what I have for it here. AVGR. Warrants in the 4, 15, and 6. So $2 upsides until you actually hit warrants. Float for it is 6.4 million, so it's a little bigger than most. So the next one, let's see here. We have SNOA. SNOA. Let's see what I have for this one. Looks like I didn't do the research for it. I got it on the watch list, but I didn't do the research for it. So we're just going to do it now. SNOA. Alright. So I'm on OTC markets right now. Alright, it has its 10K. 10K. So the 10K is the yearly. Pretty much a whole summary of what's going on. So with the recent one, so this is how many shares it has. 1 million. So when did the split happen? This was as of June 28th. And the split happened for this. Okay, so all the information for this is up to date. So this is actually going to be really easy. So there's all I do. I go there, find either the 10Q or the 10K, whichever one's most recent. And I update it here. So volume, well not volume, but shares, 1.3 million. 1.3 million. And all I do, just do it. Reverse, Control F. And I just skimmed through it. They did a 1.9, so we already have that. Standing, blah, 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 blah. As of June 27th, has not made a final determination on the code whether it meets the requirement rule. Okay, so it did regain compliance already as of the 12th. Let's see here. Let me update that. So there's just a new strategy for the ones that regain compliance on 7/12/19. I think that may be the reason why I didn't do it, but nonetheless. And what I do next is warrants. Exit price roughly at 10. Addition. First agreement. Blah blah. And wait. 809. Turn. No 1 years. Then I'll look for exercise price. Let's go through all of them and option. Exercise 6. Alright. Some of these warrants may have been executed. The reason why I say that, because some of the levels where it talks about, you start to see a little bit of reversal. Alright, okay, the market offering. Anti. Okay. So this is bad. Include would be anti. Yeah, this is very, very bad. So this may not be the best scenario. So I think I'm gonna actually take it off the watch list for the time being. So let me remove that. I'll still keep an eye on it just in case. But as far as like putting it on my direct watch list, I don't think I'm gonna do that. So this brings us to the next one, SES. All right, 1.4 million minimum bid. It's been uptrending, so want to see a couple of red days. Then on the first green day, towards the end of the market, I want to try to purchase and just to see what this stock could do if it don't have any news. But the majority of all these plays were just waiting on news. The last one was OBLN. Let's see what I have for this one. OBLN. The warrant's already out, so it already. Alright, OBLN split 3.5 is the float, and the warrant's already out for it, so I'm assuming they executed some on this date. So for this, just gonna watch how it goes, and if I have some news, of course, looking to get in on the news. But really, guys, that is it. This was a little bit more lengthy than I expected. Definitely pays to get up early in the morning just to see if any news pop for these stock, because you could potentially, double or triple your money. So this is Vlad signing off. Hope you guys have a wonderful trading day tomorrow. Peace and love.